Hi everyone, we are on exercise 7. It's going to be, we're going to continue working on Illustrator tools. So today we're going to work on the symbol sprayer tool. We're going to make a design using all the symbols, and I'll show you how that tool works. So I'll just give you the basics, and I want you guys to come up with something more creative. This is an example of what we are capable of doing with Illustrator. I mean, Illustrator is really cool if you're a drawer, if you're an artist, if you like to sketch. It's an amazing tool. So let's go ahead and create a new file, new page. And let me go back. So the symbol sprayer tool is right here. Okay, and then there are a lot of different options underneath. So just select the first one. If you don't have your symbols showing, you can always go to Window and you can just select your symbols, and your symbols are going to show. You know, these are your brushes, the symbols come up right next to it. And there are a lot of different options. So you have this, for example, you know, this is just a real weird random symbol. The sprayer will just spray them. So if you select this, it just sprays it like this. If you click once, you'll be able to create one. But if you click and hold just a little bit longer, it actually sprays it a little bit. I don't know which one would be easier to see. Maybe this will be easy to see. So you see, I can spray this like that. I can click once, but it usually, you know, if you hold it a little bit longer, it kind of just makes more than one. And then you can go play with these symbol shifter. So this kind of shifts them separately. If you wanted to move this, you'll notice that you can move the whole thing all together. You can't just separately move them, but that symbol shifter allows you to move a little bit. Symbol scruncher kind of bring them a little bit together. And then symbol sizer will, if you click on it, it just makes it bigger. And you can always make it bigger by going to the move tool and opening it up also, but that will just make each one a little bigger. The spinner tool will spin it. It's hard to tell because it's a round piece. The stainer tool, and then you have the symbol screener tool. So the screener kind of makes it look a little screened. With the stainer tool though, let's go back to the stainer tool. You can actually paint something. So like you can select a different color and it will just paint it to that color, right? And let's do yellow. So stainer kind of works like the paint bucket a little bit on the symbols. And then we have the symbol styler tool. For this one, you have to go and select a graphic style. I guess these are not available. Let's use this one. Okay, yeah, so it kind of takes that style and puts it on. There are a lot of different style options too. So let's see what 3D effects we have. Let's try this one. Let's see, how about this? Okay, so there are a lot of different things you can look at. Those are not available to this option. So this is basically how that works. Now you can get rid of all of this. So you can just select this and delete. And we can go to our main symbol sprayer tool. And you can go to symbols. You can see if you can find anything related to fashion. We have that. Okay. We have little purses. And you can always change the color of this using the symbol stainer tool. And you can go, let's select red, and we can make them red. So you can do that. What other options do we have? There's hair and fur. Exactly, that is. There are a lot of different flowers. So you can do flowers like that. There are these type of symbols. Okay. I'm going to go. You have to select the symbol that you're trying to shift or manipulate. I'm not going to save it. Otherwise, it's not going to work. So guys, I just use different symbols. Just first decide on a certain theme that you want. For example, if you're trying to create a forest, then just use those symbols in there. And you'll be able to get some view. So just decide first. But now, for example, I'm putting trees. When you put trees on, and let's say you want to make the trees bigger, then you have to be on the tree symbol so that you can go to a symbol shifter and make those trees a little bit bigger. So if you are on a different symbol, you won't be able to make those trees bigger. You have to be on the tree symbol. So that's kind of how it works. So I want you guys to just play with it a little bit. Again, just decide on what kind of theme you want. If you guys want to do something else, for example, you want to bring those trees together, you can do that with the scruncher. Again, whatever, like if you're on the tree symbol and you're trying to scrunch everything together, it will only scrunch the trees in there. So you'll have to go to the grass symbol to be able to bring the grass together. So that's kind of how that works. There are also a lot of flower symbols. There are actually so many different options if you want to create an interesting theme. If you want to do a more celebration type theme, you can do that too. There are those type of options. And what you can also do with those is, for example, there are those fireworks. You can always go to the fireworks symbol, and then you can go to symbol stainer, and you can change the colors of those fireworks as well. So there are a lot of options, guys. Okay. I'm going to save this as exercise 7. Symbol sprayer tool.